The first video that I'm going to show you today is going to be the one for our scope of appointment. So here I'm on our member profile page on the platform. So I've already either searched for our member by selecting search for beneficiary, or I've added a new member by selecting new beneficiary here. So once we have our member profile information filled out, we can scroll to the bottom and simply select continue to SOA. So that's going to take us to that traditional scope of appointment page here, where our two electronic options are email and text. So the video for the scope of appointment is going to populate at the top of that SOA form that member receives either via text message or email. So for this purpose, we're going to go ahead and email that SOA over to our member. We'll get a confirmation that that email was sent, and again, we can add a task to follow up on that scope on our dashboard if we'd like to do so. Let's jump over to our demo email and take a look at that SOA. The email the member receives is going to look like this. So we have our logo at the top here. You're going to have that agent's information down here at the bottom. We can just simply select Complete Scope of Appointment Form. That's going to take that member to the SOA hosted on the Connecture platform here. And then we'll see where that video has populated at the top of the screen for us. From here, before filling out that form, that member can simply select Play here to view a short educational video on the scope of appointment along with other Medicare information. So I'll select Play.
Hi, John. Before we can meet to go over your Medicare plan options, we need to learn more about what type of coverage you would like to discuss. The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services requires that we document what you would like to discuss before any face-to-face sales meeting. This document is called a scope of appointment. All of the information that you enter into the form is confidential and should be completed by each person with Medicare or his/her authorized representative. Let's look at the different plan types available to you. Medicare Advantage plans, also known as Part C. Medicare Advantage Part C plans replace your Part A and Part B Medicare coverage and include medical expenses but not prescriptions. Some dental, hearing, or vision benefits may be included in select Medicare Advantage plans or available as an add-on coverage at an additional cost. Prescription drug or Part D plans cover prescription needs but offer no medical coverage. Medicare Supplement plans, also known as Medigap, cover gaps in original Medicare. Medigap plans can be paired with prescription drug plans. Ancillary plans offer additional benefits that are not covered by Medicare. Ancillary plans are standalone plans and are not affiliated with or connected to Medicare. Dental plans are designed to help you offset the cost of your dental care and to help you maintain good overall oral health. Vision plans can help reduce costs for routine preventative eye exams and avoid high costs on prescription eyewear. Hearing coverage can help reduce the cost for hearing aids and exams for fitting hearing aids. This type of coverage may be included with other coverage types, such as Medicare Advantage, dental, or vision plans. Hospital indemnity plans supplement your existing health insurance coverage to help pay costs for hospital stays. The plans that you select on this form are the only plans that your licensed sales agent will be discussing. So be sure to check every type that you're interested in. By signing this form, you're agreeing to meet with a licensed sales agent to discuss the type of plans that you're interested in. However, you're not obligated to enroll in a plan or change any of your existing coverage. Please note, the licensed sales agent who will discuss the products is either employed or contracted by a Medicare plan. They do not work directly for the federal government. This individual may also be paid based on your enrollment in a plan. If you're an authorized representative acting on behalf of the beneficiary, please provide your personal information so that we can contact you if the need arises. If you have any questions, please contact me by using the contact information shown on your screen. Thank you for your time. We look forward to meeting with you and helping you with your Medicare journey.
So a quick note here, this information here is dynamic to the agent, right? So if I'm an agent sending this SOA, then my contact information is going to display here. Here where it says healthcare code, that's going to be the branding for the site itself. So that branding will be placed within that video. From here, that member can go ahead and make their selections. Remember that all this information here is pre-populated from that member profile, so they won't need to retype anything in that selection, and they can submit that form. Once that form is submitted, they have their traditional confirmation page here. And that agent will also receive an email letting them know that that member had completed that scope of appointment, at which time that agent can log back into the platform, they can pull up that member profile, continue to SOA, and they can complete the broker portion of that form on there as well. The next video that we're going to cover are the personalized videos for quoting. So here I'm on our plans list page. If I scroll down, you'll notice that I've already entered our members' providers, prescriptions, and pharmacy information. So now I just need to find 3 plans that our member's interested in. We can add these to a quote for that member. Scroll up to the top, we'll select Send Quote. Again, we can do this via text and email. The video will populate for both. For this purpose, we're going to send that in an email. Now, once we send this quote to that member, their provider's prescriptions, pharmacy, and the 3 plans are going to be compiled together in a video in real time for that member. It's going to explain the different benefits, cost, and make sure that their providers and pharmacies are in network and covered under each plan. So we'll just select Send Quote here. Again, you'll get a task to add to your dashboard to follow up on that quote at a later time. We can go ahead and add that task. We'll close that out. Let's jump over to my demo email and see if we can get this quote pulled up. So the first email that member receives is going to be their authorization code, so they can copy and paste and write this down. The second email that member receives will be the actual quote. So here's our email with the actual quote. So that member just selects View Quote here. Now that member will enter in that authorization code, select Continue. That's going to populate the full quote for that member here. And as you can see, that video is going to be generated in real time for that member at the top of their quote. Now in the quote, we have our traditional items here. So we have our demographic information for that member, their preferences, and the 3 plans that we have listed side by side so that member can easily spot the differences between those. That member can compare these plans. They can add one to the cart, view the plan details, all of that traditional things directly from this quote here. Then just have the option here to watch a personalized video based on their preferences and the 3 plans that we have sent them.
Hi, John. Based on our conversation, we've determined that a Medicare Advantage plan would best suit your needs. Let's compare the details of each plan. Here are the general plan costs. Let's look at which of your providers are in-network for each plan. And now let's look at how many of your prescriptions are covered for each plan. After reviewing this information, you can begin the enrollment process by selecting Add to Cart. Or to view more information about a plan, click View Plan Details. If you'd like to change any of your preference information, click this button. If you have any questions or concerns, a licensed sales agent can be contacted with the information on your screen.
So the buttons within this video here are clickable, so we can click to add a plan to our cart directly from this video. We can click to view the plan details. We can change or edit our preferences here. Again, this is dynamic text, so the agent's information is going to populate here. So that's going to be the agent that sent them the quote. And again, anytime a member enrolls in a plan sent to them from a quote or via a quote, that agent is still going to be tied back to that specific enrollment. The next video we're going to take a look at is the video that's going to be placed on the consumer-facing shopping site. So this is going to be a consumer site, either for the agency or the agent's personalized URL. And the video is going to be placed on the landing page. So let's jump in and take a look at that now. So here I'm on that consumer-facing site. So if this is the agency's consumer-facing site here, then you'll see that logo up here at the top. And then that agency's contact information will display here. If this is that agent's personalized URL, then their contact information and that agent's name is going to display in this box. So that member can either enter in their zip code here, like the traditional way, and click to view plans, or they can watch this short educational video here that explains a few nuanced things about Medicare, and then also how they can enter their preferences, and shop and enroll on this platform.
Welcome. On this website, you'll be able to determine which Medicare plans work for you. Let's review the different types of plans that are available to you. First, let's go over Medicare Advantage plans, also known as Part C. Medicare Advantage Part C plans replace your Part A and Part B Medicare coverage and include medical expenses, but not prescriptions. Prescription drug or Part D plans cover prescription needs, but offer no medical coverage. Medicare Advantage prescription drug plans, also known as Part C plus D, bundle the benefits of a Medicare Advantage plan and a prescription drug plan. These plans' benefits include medical expenses and prescriptions. Medicare supplement plans, also known as Medigap, cover gaps in original Medicare. These plans can be paired with prescription drug plan. Some plans come with a medical deductible, which is an amount you could owe during a coverage period, usually 1 year, for covered healthcare services before your plan begins to pay. After you've reached your deductibles, your plan benefits will kick in. At this point, you'll pay either a copay or a co-insurance when you use a covered healthcare service until you reach your plan's out-of-pocket maximum. A copay is a fixed amount that you pay each time you use a healthcare service, while a co-insurance is the beneficiary's share of the costs of a covered healthcare service, calculated as a percentage. Out-of-pocket maximum is the beneficiary's maximum dollar liability for covered in-network healthcare costs that are not covered by Medicare during the plan year. Commonly covered healthcare services include doctor office visits, specialist visits, x-rays and lab services, inpatient hospital stays, ambulance services, and urgent care. For more information on the covered services for each plan, you can view the Summary of Benefits PDF in the plan details for each plan available on this site. If you would like to look at plans available in your area right away, you can enter your zip code and click View Plans. Check out these links at the bottom of the page to see some important information from your licensed sales agent. If you would like to get a better sense of the cost of each plan, you can click this button to add some more information to your profile, such as your healthcare provider, your current prescriptions, your preferred local pharmacy. This step is completely optional. You're free to enter as much information as you'd like. The information that you choose to include is then used to estimate potential costs for each plan.